Hey there, this is Crispy the Ninth, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario World Part 4. Now before I get started, I just found out I've got 2 subscribers. The first one who subscribed me is Cnjadjs, or CNJADJS. And he just randomly subscribed me just when I started, and just wanted to thank you because I haven't thanked you already. Thanks for subscribing to me even before I made videos. Just shows that you had faith in me, which was nice. The second one is Jojenga Elpier. Well, I thank you because, again, you accepted me for being quite a haggard Let's Player the very first time I played. And it's pretty nice to be accepted by something than without having to kill a relative or stick horses' heads in people's beds. Well, before I start getting all upset, crying, and writing out my acceptance speech, I better get started on this. Now, where I last left off, I sort of died right at the end, and now I've taken no risk and I've got the perfect 30, even though the perfect score is 40.
Yeah, let's go!
And now onto the second castle, this guy Morton, who I choose not to trust, for he may backstab me someday. And there's flips coming from the sky as well. Oh god, now big steel balls. That's never a good sign either. It's all horribly gone wrong. This whole setup in this house. I hate this. Right, carry on. Go into the door made of crunchies, and there's big massive thwomps. It's never ever anything good to say about thwomps. They're big, they throw their weight around like they're some sort of athlete, and and skull people, sort of from Dawn of the Dead style. Now, waiting for this really horrible long bit where you have to be patient, and patience is never a very easy thing for me, unless you get Cape and now you turn it into the superhero that I am. I've come to save everyone from their troubles. Carry on. Whenever you're ready, yeah, we're just waiting for you. It's so nice of you to show up. That's terrific. Wow. And yes, that of course makes perfect sense. I just jump back down. Okay, I'm going to be patient this time. Even though it's shakes coming on. Come on, jeez, just hurry. You take your time. Yep.
Death to you.
And I got a trampoline. Always great to have a trampoline in very close spaces. Not only can you have your claustrophobia, you can also have a trampoline while you bash your head to unconsciousness. We just stop here. In more short spaces, that's always terrifying. No, I'm not claustrophobic, don't worry about that. And of course, I spin my way into the bad guys. That's what you do. That's what Laurel and Hardy would do if they were still alive, if they're not dead already. I presume that they probably are dead. This guy is sort of dead, but he's moving. He's sort of not grasped this sort of technique in being dead.
Jump!
Oh. Well, that was nearly close to being embarrassing. And I jump up there and I get a cape, because capes are always fun. It's fun to pretend. And now to face the bad guy. Hello, whoa, you're... It's sort of like a punk version of Bowser. Except Punk's been dead for God knows how long. And it's over. Finally, the second castle has been blown up, and we can all finally live in perfect harmony. Unless, we have to kill more of Bowser's children. It's alright. Now, we're just saving eggs. I suppose that's a good thing to sort of get your out of the good deed of the day. Morton is dead and will never ever be allowed to come back, and if he did come back, he will have to pay a fine of his life. Now to go into this door. I am now at Vanilla Dome. Vanilla Dome. And now I've got to the dilemma in my life where I don't know which road to pick. Should I take right? Should I take left? It's one of many life's questions that I will have to answer. I hate responsibility. One responsibility I had to take was when I was searching for the mysteries of the Vanilla Dome, where I was oh wow, I completely destroyed all the civilians that were the parrot-shaped bats. I've come to the conclusion that there are probably vanilla people in Mars, and that we will have to wait and see what they are wanting, because they are much more like superior than us humans, or in my case us. Yeah, I unfortunately am a human, no matter how much I wish I wasn't. I'm not a huge fan of humanity. I'd throw it away like some sort of irresponsible ass clown that some people can be. I go into the pipe searching for these vanilla monsters, but none of them seem to be showing up. That's incredibly sad and a shame, because maybe if I found a vanilla monster, I may be able to go on the news for something other than robberies of big massive trains. Yes, and where the heck have I gone now? I've seen all this place before in my dreams. Time to like pick up some of our loose change that we find randomly, and where we need to figure out why we need more money, because plumbing is a very great trade where you can get lots of money from that and you get an awfully good pension, even though Mario, being about 50 years old, still looks like he's about 20. I'm not too sure of his age, nor do I really care. Up steep braes. It's always the same block it's always the same shells that manage to hit me. They always manage to outsmart me in some way. Alright, Billy! Oh, Billy, you failed to help me as always! Billy! One of these days, Billy, one of these days. You never ever go, oh great, a water level. It's never one of these sentences that ever go flowing out of people's mouths. However, this isn't really, it's sort of like it's like the water level's conjoint twin. Sort of like he's a bit better than his other twin, but you still wouldn't trust him with penknives. More fish to destroy, with fish being one of the easiest bad guys, because they just don't attack. Even when they're out of water, I mean, you'd find licorice to be more dangerous than fish that are out of water. Yes, that sentence has managed to come out very nicely. More Yoshi coins. Forever parading in the space of Mario's wallet. Like it owns the place. I get a piece which actually I don't. Yeah, actually maybe I should go this way. More problems that occur in life is don't know whether to jump down that one or the second one. I'm just going to guess this one. And yes, I was right. Once again, luck is on my side because I am the world's luckiest person. And a key goes in and I'm off to the Pink Switch Palace, which is always great because it reminds you of strawberries. Strawberries being many fruits of tennis. Tennis being one of the manliest sports ever, apart from rugby and tiddlywinks. Well, this has been the 4th part of Let's Play Super Mario Land or World. I completely forget it's a world. Super Mario World. Must get this correct and sorted and embedded straight into my skull.